It's awfully late in the process.
It's called the Rocket Docket, and it was created by the Florida courts to deal with the avalanche of foreclosure cases across the state. And one of them belongs to Ernie Hassel. He lost his job, and now he's losing his St. Petersburg home.
Then to have all that and the risk of it just going up in vapor, it's certainly a life-altering event.
Adding insult to injury, Hassel is one of a growing number of people who are discovering the banks are allegedly, in some cases, recreating the documents needed to get them out of their homes. For instance, Hassel and his attorney believe this assignment of mortgage was created years after the fact, after discovering the notary who stamped the document didn't witness it being signed, and she doesn't know the people who signed it.
Document mills across the country are employing officers or agents who purport to be signing these documents on behalf of corporations that have ceased to exist.
One of those so-called document mills is Palm Harbor-based Nationwide Title Clearing. Nationwide, which has nothing to do with Hassel's case, works with 8 of the top 10 mortgage loan servicers in the country. And while the company says nothing it does is illegal, Nationwide is coming under intense scrutiny from lawyers specializing in foreclosure defense. And here's why.
What is an assignment of mortgage? I'm not really sure.
In this videotaped deposition earlier this month in a case of a local couple challenging the foreclosure on their home, one of the company's processors, Brian Bly, testified despite not even knowing what an assignment of mortgage actually is, he signs thousands of them a day.
Okay, I'd say 5,000.
Bly isn't charged with anything, and in a statement to us says he wants to correct his testimony, saying, "I know exactly what the purpose and types of documents are that I have signed." But this is what has so many specializing in foreclosure defense outraged. Bly signed these documents obtained by ABC Action News at different times as Vice President of FDIC, VP of City Residential Lending, Assistant VP of Washington Mutual, just to name a few companies.
Do you play any role in the creation of the documents to which your signature is electronically affixed? No role. Do you ever review those electronic documents after your signature's been affixed? No.
Bly says he has had some industry and on-the-job training. Nationwide Title Clearing wouldn't talk to us on camera, but in a lengthy statement, the company tells us its practices have been found in court to be legal. At a meeting earlier this month, foreclosure lawyers complained to a panel of judges from Pinellas and Pasco their efforts to challenge documents are routinely shot down by Rocket Docket judges charged with getting through foreclosure cases as quickly as possible.
Sure, we're skeptical, but we still have to rule on what's there before us in that case.
Ernie Hassel is desperately trying to save his home of 15 years, and he believes the banks are not playing by what he thinks should be the rules.
Something needs to be done. And the problem isn't just Ernie, but when you stack up hundreds and thousands and millions of Ernies, then you've got a really big issue.
The Florida Attorney General's office is currently investigating a number of law firms and companies suspected of falsifying documents on a large-scale basis. In the meantime, the chief judge of Pinellas and Pasco says his judges are now being forced to hold more hearings, resulting in a longer backlog of foreclosure cases. You can see Nationwide's entire statement to us about its business practices on our website at abcactionnews.com. Alan Cohn, ABC Action News.
Overly loud yawns are annoying and just rude. And